So in this video, what we're going to be covering is,
will my hair grow back thicker? Will I get a beard? Does it do anything besides removing the hair from my face?
and another one is, will my hair start growing longer? And will my hair come in darker?
How often do you dermaplane?
And last but not least, why even do it? Am I just shaving the hair off my face? So those are all the things we're going to be addressing in this video. Hi and welcome back. I'm Tiffany. This is Allie. And today we're going to be talking about something really interesting: shaving your face and dermaplaning. There are so many misconceptions about this. And as an esthetician, every time I dermaplane someone for the first time, they have a lot of questions that are pretty much the same. And it's pretty much the same as when you're a kid. Do you remember hearing if you trim your hair, it's going to grow faster?
I do remember that.
Okay.
I do.
It's about as true as if a boy really likes you, he's going to punch you.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
So shaving your face and dermaplaning, the questions relating to hair are kind of like that. Not true. So I'm going to have Allie read the questions.
Will my hair grow back thicker if I start to dermaplane my face?
So thicker, darker, longer, all of that is really interesting. So if you think about hair, does it grow from the tip or does it grow from the root? From the root. Mm-hmm. So if I cut the end, how is that going to do anything to the root? Is it going to change the root?
No.
By shaving your face, you're shaving the tips of the hair off. You're not changing the root.
Oh.
The only way to change the root is through laser or endless tweezing. Tweezing over and over, you can damage the root ball and eventually end up not having hair in that area, like girls who over tweeze their eyebrows.
Gotcha.
Or over wax their private parts and now it looks like it has mange when they're trying to grow it back.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah.
So that kind of goes hand in hand with the question of, will I get a beard?
Will you get a beard? So the answer is no. So where does that come from? Where does the idea of shaving the hair, it'll come back thicker, it'll come back darker, the reason, or by cutting your hair will be longer. The reason is when your hair comes out, it has a fine end that's very fine. And as it grows out a little bit thicker as it grows out. Now, if you cut that off, that's going to give you a blunt end. And that blunt end is going to make the hair appear thicker. And it's going to feel spikier, not as soft. So by shaving the hair off, when those big old whiskers come back, they're just going to feel a little more blunt. But this vellus hair, which is pretty much your whole face, when that comes back, it's so fine anyway, it isn't going to feel thick. You're not going to be like Jungle Woman. You're not going to look like the Sasquatch or Wolfman. The hair you have is the hair you have. Shaving it is not going to change your hair. So I hope that took off that misconception.
Does it do anything but remove the hair? Does
Okay.
it do anything else to your face?
Dermaplaning and shaving your face, first of all, one of the things is by taking all that hair off, your moisturizers sit better. They're not going to sit on the hair. They're actually going to go on your skin itself. So you're going to get better product absorption. Number 2, your makeup is going to go on better because it's not sitting on the hair. Oh. Let's think of this. If you have hairy old legs and you try to put makeup on it under a microscope, well, not on a microscope, it's not going to look very good. So if you're getting really close to someone, you're putting a bunch of makeup on a hairy face, it's not going to look as pretty as if you put it on a nice, smooth, shaved face, right? So first, getting off the hair is very good for makeup and product absorption. Number 2, when you are dermaplaning your face, as in this video right here, you can see the skin coming off while I'm shaving. When you are shaving the face with either just one of those face razors or a really good the Shiseido razors. I really love them. So as you're scraping on your face, you're actually getting off a lot of dead skin. You can make your face so raw doing this, so do this with caution. But this also gently exfoliates the face. This really helps to get off all the dead skin and give you a really gentle exfoliation instead of an aggressive scrub or manual exfoliant. This is just a lot more gentle depending on how deep you go.
All right, so I know that you love to dermaplane. Why is that?
Well, for a lot of the reasons that I already said, it's just a great cell turnover. As our skin gets older, every 28 days your cells turn over when you're younger. But as you get older, your cell turnover ends up being similar to your age. So at my age, almost 60, my cell turnover naturally would be about 60 days. That's when you start seeing all those wrinkles, you start looking really old. And we can reverse that. We can hold that off by making sure we have a cell turnover every 28 days. You can also overexhaust your face, and that's another video, but every 28 days, it's really good to have a nice cell turnover because that mimics what we did when we were in our early 20s. So
It's anti-aging.
yes, very anti-aging. And it's a very gentle one, and it's really nice besides the fact that it gets your hair off. So dermaplaning is a tool that I really love. Now, I'm not telling you to go out and get a shaver, start shaving your face. You can cut yourself. I do have a video on how to dermaplane. You can go in and have it done by your esthetician if you don't feel confident about doing that. But I think it's a really, really great monthly thing to do.
So you kind of answered my next question about how often. Would you say that you do it every 28 days, or can you do it more than that?
So every 28 days is good, especially if you're using a really good serum after that. It's going to go in deeper. If you're going to be doing something like, say, a chemical peel, that chemical peel is going to go in deeper. If you're using retinols, your retinols are going to go in deeper. So I like to use skin workout products a few times a week. So maybe once a week, I would do a really light dermaplane, and once a month, I would do a more aggressive one, maybe before a chemical peel or maybe before a microneedling, or just in general, just doing it.
So you said that dermaplaning kind of helps with the product and stuff that we use. Is there anything special I should do after I dermaplane my face?
I will be putting a skin regimen on how you should be doing your regimen, how often days. This is so confusing to most people. What products do what and how often to use each one and when to use them. We're going to be doing a video on that coming up really soon because this is a much needed video. Dermaplaning, basically whatever product you are planning on using that day, if it's a food serum that you want to get in deeper, dermaplaning is just going to get it in deeper because our skin has a natural crust on the top. Our epidermis is made to protect our skin from foreign entities. Our body is made to protect us. Our skin, that's its job. So by taking off that hard, crusty surface on the top, it just allows skincare to get in deeper.
Awesome. Well, you answered all of my questions about it. I definitely want to start dermaplaning because I've never done it.
She's 27 and she needs to start doing it now. When you're in your 20s, your skin's starting to slow down, so it's really important that you start taking care of it at this age so you don't have to be like me. And when I was 45, people were guessing I was 50, and that's why I got into skincare.
Oh, no.
You don't remember how I looked? You just think,
yeah,
no,
you're
I
just
looked
naturally beautiful.
Oh, I love you. No, that's why I got into skincare, because my family does not have the greatest genetic skin.
I'm pretty lucky.
I know.
In my family.
Some people genetically have good skin. Her and her mom both do. I did not. I realized that this was something that I could actually wrap my head around and go down a rabbit hole. So this is actually my journey on how I am holding back time. I'm trying to avoid plastic surgery if at all possible. I'm not saying I'm never going to do it, but I'd like to hold it off as long as possible. So these are all the things that I've done to try to hold back the hands of time and reverse a lot of bad things I did when I was younger, being in the sun all the time. Anyway, So dermaplaning is one of them. It is one of my good friends, and it can be one of your good friends too. Hope that answered some of the myths and misconceptions about dermaplaning, shaving your face. And if you're not already subscribed,
please do subscribe. Leave us some comments. Nice ones though. We don't want any negativity. Take it to another channel, please.
You say that on every
I do. Please do though.
And hit that bell, and we'll see you on the next video.
Bye.
Bye.